Matawa Education welcomed an international committee of Indigenous educators today for a week-long visit.
The committee is from the World Indigenous Nations Higher Education Consortium, and the visit is part of the accreditation process for Matawa's Language Revitalization Program. Justin Hardy has more.
Matawa Education's Wakatera Revitalization Program has some special guests this week as the program seeks full accreditation. The visit started with a welcoming ceremony at the Matawa Education Center in Thunder Bay with trips planned to some Matawa First Nations so the committee can meet with community members. These site visits are to ensure that Matawa Wakatera is framed by Indigenous philosophies and incorporates Indigenous culture, language, and worldviews into its programming.
Windheck is understanding how Matawa operate, and so at the end of September, the actual Windheck committee have their AGM, and that's where we sort of move on to the next phases, where we report back and share how we're operating, how we're going, and evaluate the program and assess the different areas it operates in.
Matawa Wakatera is based on a highly successful project of the same type in New Zealand and has been running since 2018. Mike Graham, an Indigenous language revitalization specialist, says the Matawa program is still in its infancy, but seems to be on the way to similar success.
We had our first rollout last year, and our second rollout is, we're doing our second rollout, and I think we're going into our third rollout now. But compared to New Zealand, it's going on the same track. It's sort of like going on the same track. We're getting more people speaking the language. So that's the aim of this program, is to bring out speakers of the languages.
Accreditation will formally recognize the Matawa Wakatera program's effectiveness and the credentials it grants, and it will also allow access to sustainable funding. Justin Hardy, TBT News.